If you don't integrate your shadow will integrate you, and it won't ask for your permission. Hi, my name is Alfred Quinsay, a CPA MBA CMC. I'm here to introduce to you what I call strategic realism, a fusion of business intelligence, financial clarity, dark psychology, and the integrated life design. Most people live their entire lives afraid of their own shadow. But in the real world, ignoring your shadow isn't kindness, it's suicide. I've seen brilliant people destroy themselves, not because they lack intelligence, but because they lacked integration. A fragmented human will always collapse under pressure. Most professionals live behind masks. One face for the office, another face at home, and the darker face they refuse to acknowledge. But the shadow doesn't disappear, it waits. And when it erupts, it's catastrophic. I like to cite a real world example. Actually, it's my father. His successful business during the 80s, 90s, 200 million pesos annual sales average during that time. So my father was brilliant, charismatic, successful, but he refused to integrate the darker parts of his personality. And his shadow, the ego, the rage, the unspoken words controlled him underneath. Whatever we bury leaks. It leaks into relationships, into leadership, into every financial decision. And eventually, it destroys the very life you built. My own moment of reckoning came in my early 20s. I was stuck in the middle of a highway intersection when a guy, no, malaki rin siya, no? Aggressive man in a jeep singled me out. He stormed toward my car. He intimidated me. And in that moment, I froze. I realized I had the kindness, but not the capability. So the next day, out of what felt like a divine intervention, I discovered Bruce Lee's art, Jeet Kune Do. Yung pa sa may malapit sa LaSalle University yun, yung time na yun, no, sa may Vito Cruz. No, I enrolled immediately and my life changed. So I trained obsessively, speed, power, timing, discipline. Martial arts didn't just strengthen my body. It aligned my mind, my instincts, and my shadow. And here's the strange truth. Once I became capable, conflict no longer came near me. You know, people can sense your alignment. Your shadow becomes an ally, not a liability. I realized something powerful. Kindness without capability is fragility. Capability without kindness is danger. Integration is the balance between compassion and the capacity for decisive action. Many motivational speakers and preachers talk about purity, yet they live the opposite behind closed doors. They preach life, no, yung mga medyo sanitized, clean, friendly, because they're terrified of their own shadow. They're terrified to displease other people. Another story which is which was documented, natulpo pa to, no. This was the I call it a Ukraine story, no. This is the story of a former colleague in a multinational company back then. So a brilliant former colleague of mine once faced a similar moment. He's a CPA, by the way. Late at night in Ukraine, a man confronted him. By the way, he was there for an audit engagement, no? So he was with a woman, no? And this guy was persistent. So being the man dun sa ano na yon, no, dun sa triangle na yon, no, with the Philippine partner, no. So nakialam siya, no. He tried to reason out his way, but he was not capable, no. So he shoved him violently. Tumama yung ulo niya dun sa gutter. And 3 days later, he died. Good intentions are not enough. The unintegrated life is vulnerable. Now, this channel is different. I combine 4 domains: financial intelligence from years of experience as CPA and MBA, dark psychology, understanding the hidden drives, you know, different industries I've been with, and I work with a lot of Machiavellians, no? Um, Strategic discipline, systems for lasting success. Now, of course, being an accountant, I'm also familiar with a lot of softwares out there, applications, you know, and a lot of financial models. So it needs to have yung strategic discipline. And of course, martial capability, alignment of mind, body, and instinct. Yeah, so together this creates a new archetype, the strategic realist. No, by the way, I'm not a motivational speaker. No, I don't speak sanitized, clean. So this is more on the strategic reality. A truly powerful human integrates the mind, the emotions, the body, the spirit, the strategy, and the shadow. Only then are you whole. Only then are you formidable. If you're ready to build an integrated life, if you want discipline, capability, financial clarity, and psychological depth, this is your channel. Welcome to the strategic realist era. Subscribe and let's rebuild the Filipino professional from the inside out.